Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm actually moving out of my apartment in Seattle in less than a week. So I figured I film like an apartment tour because I never did when I moved in. And because I'm moving out and I'm gonna be selling all my furniture and stuff soon, I figured I should film this now before that all happens. But yeah, let's get started. My apartment is a studio 1 bath, 514 square feet apartment. As of right now, this apartment is going for $2,171 a month. During my lease here, I pay $1,865 a month, but that does not include the 6 weeks of rent that I got for free because at the time I moved in, they were still offering COVID discounts. So I knew when I moved to Seattle, I wanted to try living alone because one, I started work from home, and so I got to save a good amount on rent leading up to my move here. Two, Washington doesn't have state income tax, so like budgeting was a little bit more flexible for me. Three, as an introvert, I've always just kind of wanted to experience what it's like having my own space. Even in a room, I always had a roommate, and I think Seattle just provided the best opportunity for me. But yeah, let's get into the video. So when you first walk in, you actually just basically see the entire layout of the apartment. Straightforward, you can see is my desk area. On the right side would be my living area slash dining area. On the left, it's the kitchen. And the little nook that you see in between is my quote unquote bedroom because I don't have an actual bedroom with a door. And on the left side of the entrance, you have the closet, and on the right side of that entrance, you have the bathroom. So let's start with the bathroom. I remember when I was touring, there were two options for studio bathrooms. One had this layout, which had the bathtub, as opposed to another one had kind of like just a shower stall. I thought I preferred the shower stall, but I think I did grow to really like the fact that I have a bathtub, even though I've never used it for the sake of having a bath. I will say though, my shower pressure, 10 out of 10. But I do really like how spacious the bathroom is. On the left, you have like the toilet and the bathtub slash shower. And on the right, you have the sink area. I don't have a medicine cabinet, so all my stuff is out. All these products are things that I use every morning and night. Closet is immediately left to the entrance. On the right side, I just keep all my clothes hanging, or I fold them and put them in the storage bin. I put all my pants or bottoms on top, and these little cubes on the right are from IKEA. This is where all my gym stuff goes. I have one for leggings, I have one for shorts, I have one for sports bras. On the left side is where I keep all of my outerwear or jackets. For anybody who has a lot of clothes, this is probably not enough space for you. I definitely recycled through the same 4 outfits, so wasn't really a problem for me. On the bottom of the left side is where I keep my suitcases and boxes. Shout out to my past self for keeping the boxes that I used when I moved in, because now that I'm moving out, I'm so glad that I don't need to buy packaging that fits things that I have. This little door that's in front of the closet is in unit laundry and dryer. On the bottom is the washer and the top is the dryer. Pretty straightforward. Next up is my bedroom. This little section is honestly probably one of my favorites to look at visually. The wall art and pieces that I put in here just go really, really well together, even though I didn't plan to have a specific color scheme or a vibe. On the left, you have a half wall. I love that there's even a wall to begin with because a lot of studio spaces, there are no distinct separation between living room and bedroom. In the little corner, this bedside table is from West Elm and a full-length mirror from Amazon. There were a couple of things that I really like about this apartment, and maybe number one is honestly all the closet space or the storage space that I have. The entire left side is a bunch of cabinets, drawers, closet spaces, especially because this is a studio. I feel like the more things you have out makes your entire space look a lot more cluttered. So I have an induction stove top, and sitting on top is my most prized possession. This is the the Always pan. I treat this thing like it's my baby with ultimate care. On the countertop, I have just a toaster, a knife set, sink area, and cute soap and dish soap dispenser. And this is my fridge. There's a couple Polaroids that I've taped to it. I wanted to fill up my entire fridge with Polaroids by the end of my lease. Clearly that didn't happen. Right next to my kitchen area is my work setup. I have a standing desk from Amazon. Chair is from IKEA. Next up is my living room area. Because I knew this apartment would be more of a temporary stay, I didn't want to make larger investment pieces. So honestly, a lot of my stuff is from like Amazon or Target or IKEA. In the corner, I have my dining table / 2 accent chairs. Table and chairs were separate, but I love that the wood is basically the same color on the legs. Directly next to it is my couch. This is also from Amazon. It's honestly the perfect size for my studio, and surprisingly I can fit horizontally completely. I have just like a little throw blanket, and I have a little seaside table also from Amazon, and above my couch is a round mirror. This is from Target. And another favorite thing about this apartment is the light switches. I love that it's not just one setting. I could choose to dim or brighten the lights accordingly. It creates such a cozy vibe, and I love that. There is one con to this apartment, and it has nothing to do with the actual like unit. It's just the fact that I'm like in between buildings. It's not even buildings, it's the same apartment complex. So you can see it blocks kind of like the sunlight that comes in. And especially because I'm in Seattle and it's not sunny 100% of the time, it's actually really dark in my apartment majority of the time. And as somebody who is already vitamin D deficient, I think it does affect me a lot. I think at the time when I was touring, it was like peak summer, mid-afternoon, all the lights were on and it was super sunny, and so I didn't even consider what natural lighting would look like. I just fell in love with this apartment the minute I stepped into it. So yeah, I don't love how dim it is, and I don't love how me and my neighbors can like look into each other's apartments. I've definitely made eye contact with some of my neighbors before, but other than that, I don't have anything bad to say about this apartment at all. I remember touring with my friends. I had maybe like 5 or 6 apartment complexes that I was planning to tour. I walked into the first one, I completely hated it. This option was the second one, and as soon as I walked into the lobby, I knew I was living here. And when I stepped into this unit that I toured, I was sold. I think the entire tour took like 5 minutes, and I emailed the leasing agent literally the night or the day after. But yeah, overall, I think the bar is set really high in terms of apartment living standards. I think I just got really lucky with COVID discount, and also this being a new apartment complex, and I love how modern the apartment looks. Yeah, that's my apartment tour. I will miss this apartment so much, and will look forward to whatever the next apartment I move into is. But until then, thanks for touring my apartment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.